Looks like Daniel found a new brother.
No kidding. He dumped me like a rock.
I'm glad you two came along. It's great that Chris found a new friend out here. It looks like you did too. What's her name?
Cassidy?
Cassidy? Cassidy.
Cute name. Do you like her?
Nah.
She just wanted some money.
Don't we all?
You're too quick! Ah!
Anyway,
Got ya!
it's good for me to get out too. We've had a rough time over the past couple of years. My wife, Emily, she died 2 years ago. Obviously, it was tough on Chris.
Shit. I'm sorry, man.
Thanks. It's been a struggle. Especially trying to be a good dad.
You're doing your best. Chris is awesome. And he's got a wonderful imagination.
Well, thanks for saying that. Chris does have talent. He's a storyteller.
Yeah. He showed up when I was drawing at the market. He gave me some tips.
When I look at you and Daniel, how close you two are, I realize I'm far from being up to the task. Chris deserves a real family. Anyway, I shouldn't have brought this up, okay? Forget it.
No worries. Didn't mean to make you feel bad.
We all have our ups and downs, right?
Yeah.
That's how life works. Your grandparents sure did have their share of downs too. But they're always there for us. For Chris, they seem like good people.
Yeah, my mom left my dad a long time ago. She never came back. She broke all ties with her parents, too.
Sorry for bringing that up.
It's okay. I hope they don't stress out because we haven't come back.
Yeah, we should get you two home. Don't keep them waiting.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Want to set up that Christmas tree?
Yeah!
Well, I'll get there before you with my dadmobile.
No way you can beat Captain Spirit. See you later, Super Wolf.
Hello? Hello? Claire? Steven?
Looks like Grandma and Grandpa haven't come back from church yet.
How
Well-
late is it?
At least they won't yell at us for going out.
That was so cool to spend time with Chris at the market.
So, did you set things straight with him? Told him the truth?
Yeah, I did. Did you know Chris's mom was an artist?
I didn't. How so?
She drew comics. You should see her drawings. They're so cool. Just like yours.
Thanks, dude.
Hey.
What? What is it?
Sean? I want to go check on the room. Upstairs. I know it's Mom's. Please.
I want to see it too. I want to know what happened.
You won't give up on that, right?
It's just... I really want to know what's inside. What kind of stuff she had. Chris has tons of things that belong to his mom. And I have nothing. Come on, Sean. You don't even have to come with me if you don't want to.
Fuck it. I'll come with you. So you don't make a mess and get us caught. We'll find a way to open it.
Or I could just blow this stupid door up with my power.
That's
looks
gonna
super easy.
Get
Yeah.
us caught.
I could do that with a hammer. But let's try and find the key instead, alright?
It's probably in there.
I'm just gonna clean up real quick.
Clothes, old stuff. Definitely no hidden key. Shit. These are Christmas presents? Let's not tell Daniel, or he'd freak.
Sean, hurry up.
I'm looking.
Okay, Steven. Where do you hide this key? We clearly don't share politics, but at least Steven doesn't preach. I don't really see Steven listening to old school pop rock music. Yeah, not much to see in here. Locked drawer. Maybe the key to Karen's room is inside. Sharp objects. Bit like Claire.
Maybe this side?
Come on, little key. Don't be shy. Definitely not the one. Way too small. Didn't know Claire had sleep troubles. Wonder what would have been different if Dad had taken us to church. How much more Irish can you be?
Right?
Sean, I saw Grandma go into the room yesterday. It looked like she left something there, but then she locked the door.
Did you see where she put the key?
I think
Whoa. I'm just looking for a key, not the crown jewels. Ew. Are these milk teeth?
Milk
Not sure
teeth.
if it's gross or cute.
Is that what you call
But
baby
still.
teeth?
No key here.
Can I put the other key back?
Come on, little key. Don't be shy.
I just want to put the key back.
Karen hated collecting trinkets. She used to say they were just useless dust traps. Love the outfits, guys. Man, he looks so different. So young. Who knew this sweet little muffin would turn into such a brat? Still super cute, though.
Is that Daniel and Sean when they were younger?
Yeah, no. No way I'm searching Claire's underwear.
So maybe it's not in here? Oh, come on.
Come on. Where is this cardigan? No way she wore it to church.
So we're looking for a cardigan?
Daniel, you really think you could open this door
Without
doing
breaking
too
it?
much damage?
yes. I know I can.
Hang on a second.
Yep. It's empty.
Darn.
I gotta find a way to open that door, or Daniel's gonna keep ranting about it.
Nothing over here? Alright. Check downstairs. She's got, like, plenty of, like...
Come on, Sean.
Fine.
You can't find the key. I can still use my power.
This whole house is pretty much a huge washing machine. Yes.
Did I get it? I got it.
I found one key, so it better fit.
Just try it. Wow. There's not that much left. Where do you think they put the rest of her stuff?
Who knows?
It's her teenage room. I'm sure she sorted through her things before leaving for Seattle. The rest is probably packed in these boxes. It's like she almost never used those. I think I remember that one. Karen showed it to me once. Ulysses? Ulysses. Hey Daniel, check this out. His name is Ulysses,
Like, the hero?
I guess.
So cool.
They want to forget anything related to Karen. I can relate.
I mean, I don't really know what to make of all
They
of this,
looked
to be
happy.
honest. I don't know what she did. Like, what did she do
How
that
could
was
you
like...
send all of this to hell?
I just don't know what she did that, like, made everyone so mad.
These pictures are so random. Yeah. You finally left forever.
The Green
God.
Choir by Karen Reynolds. I hear the green choir singing in the forest in the ancient gray, wrapping me in their wood spell, their song, the roots like fuses that explode in reverse. These don't even rhyme. When I hide in my heart hearing that sound, that makes me feel older than the forest, older than you, but younger than the crying river at my feet. If I slid into the soil, would the voices muffle, like my face in the pillows, so no one knows I'm there? I could sneak in through the wormholes, but that would only lead down. So over the treetops, over the river, I feel myself leaving forever.
Is that an amethyst?
Yep.
She was into New Age bullshit.
Hi, Ulysses.
It's my birthstone.
Karen liked to take pictures of strangers when we walked down the streets.
Weird.
Never been a big fan of hiking,
So,
but here I
you're a friend
was,
of my mommy's?
walking my way down to Mexico.
I hope she took good care of you.
I think I saw a moon eclipse once, before Daniel was born. Karen was still... I miss my skateboard. And going to the park.
Why?
Take
Lila.
you with her when she went on trips? I wonder my mom loved it so much.
This playlist is
Not that
boring as
far
hell.
anymore, little bear.
I miss my music.
I had a boombox that kind of looked like that.
I think it's not plugged.
Oh, well. Alright then.
Read a lot of these in the 10th grade. Yawn. Hope you enjoyed your trips. So you didn't bail on us for nothing.
Young and free. Easy tips to travel the world before your 30s. Research local secrets. Best planning.
I don't recognize any of these games. Guess the no phone rule wasn't such a thing back then.
She also wasn't a fugitive running from the law, so you know.
Well, figures Karen was already looking for an exit.
What is this?
Man, that pen pal sure loved listening to her own voice.
Dear Karen, Hart, thank you so much for your letter. I thought you might have forgotten your pen pal. It's so boring out here, and your letters are the best thing ever. You're saying you get very lonely, too. Sometimes up there in Beaver Creek, and I'm glad we found each other. It is funny, not, that I have this big family, but I'm so jealous of you for being an only child. You get the whole house to yourself like a queen. I told you before, my stupid brother Keaton is such an immature boy, even though he's the oldest of all of my siblings. He thinks he's so cool now just because he has a driver's license. Whatever. Just wait till we can drive, then we can finally visit each other. I hear my dad yelling about something, so I gotta bail before he gets to me. Please write back soon, and I'll write as soon as you do. Your only favorite pen pal, Emma. Oh. Emma. Oh, turn off the light.
The fuck is wrong with this? Oh, hiding spot. Smart. So, Karen was already serious about running away.
New York.
Why did you wait that long?
Oh, well. Guess I probably won't be getting any more souvenirs. Go me for missing all the other ones. Yay.
Why would Claire lock these up in here?
Is that for Mom? Huh? Let me see.
Daniel! Come on.
What's it say? Read it.
Seriously, stop! Here, how about this?
I've heard the news about Seattle. Please help my boys if they come to you. What? Why did they hide this from us?
I don't know.
You can reach me at this address. It's a P.O. box I use sometimes. What's a P.O. box?
Well, a cop-out. In this case.
I beg you, please help my sons.
Oh yeah, right. Total bullshit.
What do you mean? She cares about us.
Well, I don't.
Maybe she changed her mind. We could try and contact her.
You don't even know her, okay? Don't get any wrong ideas. We should just stick to our plan. For now.
Can I read it again?
Yeah. Then we gotta go.
My goodness.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me. What are you both doing in here? Except visibly. Ransacking our house while we're at church?
We were just looking for answers. And,
Was it worth stealing my key?
Claire, please, calm down.
No, Stephen. They went way out of line here. We specifically told you to stay out of
I
this
have
room.
the right to see my mom's room.
This isn't her room anymore. There is nothing to see in here. It's time you learn to respect some rules.
actually, we did find something.
Yeah, we found a new letter from my mom. She said she wants to see us. But you didn't even tell us.
She's not my daughter anymore, or your mother. She burned all those bridges. One letter doesn't change what she did to me. All of us. She is not welcome back.
Just don't blame us for being curious about her.
But I know her better than anybody. She hasn't changed. She just feels guilty.
I can't hear that.
Listen, Sean. I know life has been tough on you the past month. Bless your souls. And we put up with a lot of things. But that, going through our stuff, our personal belongings, well, that shows you don't respect us. We could go to jail just for helping you. This is how you pay us back? Well, things are just going to change around here if you want to stay.
Man, I think I see why Mom left now. She couldn't put up with your stupid rules anymore.
Oh, so that's what you think. Then let me tell you something. Huh? Stephen!
Oh, shit!
Get this goddamn thing off me!
Stephen, no! Hold on, honey, we'll get it off!
No! Stop! Oh, my legs!
Do it, Daniel! Now!
Do what? What's going on? Oh, Lord, what are you doing, Daniel? Oh, my baby, Stephen, are you okay?
Now I am. Thanks to Daniel. You were right, Claire. I should have fixed that cupboard months ago. I guess my laziness will get me someday.
What in the name of God was that all about? That's impossible. What are you, Daniel?
Claire. Listen.
They saved me, Claire. That's all that matters.
Maybe it was a miracle. Oh, thank you, Lord. It's the sheriff.
Stephen? Claire?
Sean, I didn't.
It's about your grandson.
We didn't call them.
I know, Grandma.
Someone called us. We know they've been here. They were spotted at the Christmas market earlier today.
Sean, what are we gonna do?
Go hide in the garage.
No. No. No way. If the police searches the house, that makes the two of you accomplices.
Get your bags and go out the back door. I'll distract him.
Really?
Yes. Now, get the hell out of here.
I know you're in here. Your car's in the driveway.
So sorry for everything. I wish we could have helped you more. I wish you could stay here with us. Watch out for your brother, Sean.
Yes. Be careful. We'll see you as soon as we can, okay?
Thanks for helping us. Both of you.
Oh, we love you. Now Hurry up.
Daniel, wait for me while I go upstairs. Move your ass, bro. Oh, shit. This way.
Wait, cover fell on him?
Chris!
Are you kidding me right now?
Why? Why did Chris jump in front of that car, Sean? Why?
Because he thought he had superpowers thanks to you.
He's okay, Enano. The car barely touched him.
God. I wish I told him the truth like you asked me to. I'm sorry, Sean. I shouldn't have lied to you and Chris.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
I know you meant to do good, but don't worry.
Didn't even let me check on him.
We couldn't stay.
What if he is dead?
I don't want to lie to him. Like, I don't know. I mean, I sure hope he's okay. Maybe just a couple broken bones at the least. But we don't know.
Daniel, we don't know that, okay? So, stop jumping into conclusions. We'll catch up on him as soon as we can.
But I need to know.
You will. Just later. When it's safe.
Sean. I'm tired of running away. Why does my power always bring trouble?
You don't have to use your power if you don't want to.
But I'm good with it. And I'm the only one who can do these things.
I know, but Daniel, you need to be careful and listen to your brother.
You think we'll see Grandma and Grandpa again?
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
Where are we gonna go now? See Mom?
No way, man. We don't need her, okay?
But she said she wanted to find us.
We stick to the plan. We go to Puerto Lobos. That's where we belong. No one will tell us what to do. We can be whoever we want.
You think? I don't know.
Trust me, man. From now on, we make our own rules. Look, I wanted to wait until then, but we kind of need a little cheer, so Merry Christmas, Enano.
For me? Thanks, Sean. Hey. Listen.
There's our ride. Come on. All aboard.
Going a little quick. Sure they can hop on that?
It's me, you've come to take my duality away. It's by midnight time I could not see if I were you, were me. We play the game with skillful hands, and so I ask for your demands. Give me your love, give me your gun, and you traced us back to where we begun. So the morning came and swept the night away, as I was looking for a way to disappear amongst the quiet things and all these empty streets. I found a way out.
Had to take a moment to just kind of like process a lot of what happened in that episode. Like the previous one, this one was quite a bit. I think somewhere around 3 to 4 hours, which is just insane to me because like I played The Walking Dead recently, and you know that was only about an hour and a half, and I've been keeping an eye on my time, and I'm pretty sure it's well over like 2 hours, maybe up in a 3-hour range. And if I haven't really been paying that close of attention, probably 4 hours, who knows. But I'm just kind of surprised, I guess, by the decision just then to have the police car hit Chris, and just I definitely didn't expect it. And after having played The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, it kind of hurts a lot more because you actually like know Chris, you know his living condition, you know his dad's not exactly all mentally there, but his dad doesn't really mean all the bad things that he does. Like, true, Chris shouldn't be in that household till like maybe his dad can shape up, but you know, it is what it is right now, and I can only imagine what his dad is gonna end up doing now that his son has been like injured, and especially by the police. Like, he already has like a big reason to hate the police, as evidenced in The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. So I kind of am curious about how that'll affect his opinions now, but it's probably something that's not gonna be explored unless Dontnod decides to give us something that's kind of like a continuation of the Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. But I really hope that in this episode, maybe Daniel has kind of like learned that maybe it's best, for the absolute best, to fucking listen to what Sean has to say about hiding his powers, keeping a low profile, and only using it when need be. And like saving Chris is like a good thing, but like, you know, looking back on it and making him believe that he had superpowers, it's like maybe you could have come out and just said, yes, this was actually my ability, but I would appreciate it if you kept it a secret because I don't want anyone to know. But I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like you kind of like take into consideration all of these things that have happened and just like, well, what is the best course for all of this? Like, Sean is doing his absolute best to just do what's the best for Daniel and be a good big brother. And a lot of my choices, I just want to reinforce the kind of like positive reinforcement and like bring Daniel up instead of down. Like, I don't want to discourage Daniel too much and be like super strict, but I do want him to recognize that, you know, his powers are a big responsibility and he's still very young, and that there is a lot of stuff that can happen and end up winding up bad for the both of them the more that he uses his powers. And I really did want to say something when he was using his powers to help with the dishes after breakfast, but I was like, if I say something, Claire's gonna turn around, she's like, what are you boys doing, or something. And I didn't realize I was on a timer to also do that, but I'm kind of glad that I was, and it kind of semi-seamlessly fit that into there, because I was like, I don't know what to choose here, and the game kind of made a decision for me because I was just torn between the two decisions again. But we'll see what happens, like, in the third episode. I think now that we're, like, train hopping, it's a very high likelihood that we're gonna run into Cassidy and Finnegan and their dog. Because I feel like there's, like, no reason for them to have given us names of these characters and have their interaction drawn out as it was, plus, like, their introductions to us as well. Because, like, I also feel like we're gonna meet Brody again somewhere down the line, because he's also, like, as he claims himself to be, like, a paid traveler, basically. Like, that's basically his job, is just to travel and do, like, journals and vlogs. So I am kind of, like, looking forward to meeting him again. But from what I saw of, like, Cassidy and Finn, I think maybe there might be, like, a bad influence on the brothers. But we'll just have to see when we get to it. Yeah, most curiously, it's just like I am interested a lot in, like, Chris and Charles, because we know that their family dynamic is not great ever since Chris's mom and Charles's wife passed away. So I do want to learn more about them and, like, what happens after this. Like, are the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit, is it gonna have, like, an update, maybe? Like, a chapter where it's, like, he's going through the healing process and his dad is actually doing his best to, like, sober up and be a better parent? Like, what's gonna happen there? I want to know these things because they decided to give us the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit, and you have both of the characters in this episode, and they kind of played a role in, like, making Daniel feel like a kid again, essentially, and also put in that dynamic of, well, Daniel saved Chris's life, and, well, now Chris, as a result, thinks he has superpowers, and Daniel, instead of, like, telling him the truth, decided to hide it, and is like, oh yeah, your powers are really cool. He decided to play along with it, which ended really badly, and it's... I'm still so surprised by that decision. Like, I didn't expect it. Like, I don't know what else to say that I haven't already said. Just, it definitely was a lot more impactful after the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. But I don't want to keep speculating on it because, again, this story is about Daniel and Sean and not about Chris and his father anymore. So, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen there. I am looking forward to episode 3, though. Like, now that we're train hopping, we're making probably significant movement by doing this. And, you know, hopping a train in Oregon, they're probably heading south, maybe towards California for now, and then working their way down to Mexico, who knows? But all those answers and more will be answered in episode 3, which will probably be, again, like 3 to 4 hours, which is still crazy. But anyways, I'll go ahead and let the credits roll. I think I've said all that I wanted to say on this. As for thoughts on how I felt about this episode, I'm glad that they didn't really have any like super tearjerker moments aside from what's in the beginning. Like, the decision with Mushroom is also pretty bold. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be upset about that, but I don't really connect with it, I guess. I mean, I guess it's like the same thing, like, between people. Like, you know how there's like someone you don't really know well in the family, and you hear that that family member has passed away and you just don't really feel sad. You're just like, oh, so that's a thing that happened, and maybe you feel kind of like sympathy and give your condolences to the other family members who do feel something for that, but you yourself just don't feel that upset because, you know, they weren't really in your life all that much. That's kind of how I felt about Mushroom. So if it was like a dog or an animal that was with them for like a long time, and me as a player got to connect with the animal for like a long time, then I'm sure I would have definitely felt more than just kind of like this sense of ambivalence about it. Like, neither positive nor negative, just like, oh, that's a thing that happened and I'm sorry that it happened. Man, that probably makes me sound like a little heartless, but I swear to God, like, the more I get to know something, the more context I have to a situation and get to, like, connect to these kind of things, the more emotion I get, because I'm a fucking crybaby when, like, it comes to a lot of these games. Like, The Walking Dead, that whole segment with, like, Lee meeting Clementine in her dreams, where she's having, like, this fictional conversation with him. I was trying so hard not to, like, cry during that entire thing. And when she got up to hug him, and then he pulled back and she's all grown up, fuck me. I'm actually getting kind of teary-eyed talking about it right now, because, like, Lee and Clementine's relationship developed over, like, the 4 episodes from the first Telltale The Walking Dead series just meant a lot to me, because it was just, he was providing a good role model for her, and, you know, she grows up with a lot of the life lessons that he taught her, and it makes me so sad. So, like, that's what I mean. It's just, I don't have enough of the emotional connection with like, Mushroom to have been really upset about the puma, the mountain lion, the cougar, whatever you want to call it, coming and having hunted Mushroom for food. And it's another reason why I also intervene, and I was just like, you know, killing the mountain lion is not going to make any difference, because, you know, now you have 2 dead creatures anyways. I mean, it might feel good in the moment, but it's still not going to bring back Mushroom. But anyways, that's my thoughts on all of that. And I'm sure that, like, later on down the line, because, like, this journey with the brothers is just really done out of, like, fear on their end. Like, what are they gonna do? They no longer have a home. Their father's dead. They're running away from the law. And, I just hope things end, like, okay for them. And to be honest, the first Life is Strange didn't really have a happy ending either way. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say maybe this one won't either. Because no matter what ending you choose in Life is Strange, the first one, you know, you either have to run away with Chloe and all of Arcadia Bay basically perishes in one way or another. Like, people will literally die. Like, a whole town dies. And if you decide to not go with Chloe, Chloe dies, and she's like your best friend. And I think maybe the most painful part of that is that Max is still in that bathroom. She still hears it happen, and she, for the best, if you choose that, decides, I'm not going to help Chloe. I'm going to listen to what happened, and I'm going to go to the proper authorities after. And no matter what happens, it's still not really a happy ending. So I'm expecting the same for this. I don't know how it's going to be, but guess we'll see when we get to that 4th chapter. No choices to compare with. Oh, right, because it released today or yesterday. I shouldn't say yesterday. This video that this ending is on, I have no idea how far into the future this is going to be. Or it's here in the present. Look down for the release date. I don't know. Alright, well, that's kind of cool. I've never played a game where it's all like, there's no choices to compare you to. Never. And I am definitely connected to the internet. I'm getting my achievements. Let's see, you threw a snowball at Daniel. You threw the snowball properly. What? You threw a snowball at Daniel and Mushroom. Oh, I guess properly is like if you just don't hit him at all. Alright, you intervened and scared the cougar off. That was my decision. You prayed together with Claire and Daniel. Because, like, you know, I'm in their home, and it's just, I want to be respectful. You pretended you don't know it. You didn't know anything. You helped with extra chores. Yeah, see, for the thing with, like, Steven and Daniel, like, I thought maybe Steven really didn't know about Daniel's powers. And he's like, oh, maybe your brother's acting a little weird. Because, like, you know, he was just like a baby, I guess, maybe. When the two of them knew about Daniel, so I don't know. You helped with extra chores, because I'm a good kid. You told Daniel he did the right thing when he saved Chris. You didn't use Steven's laptop to log into your profile. No, because I was just like, we are cut off from the internet. I will look at news, and I will look at Brody's travel blog, but I'm not going to log in, because if I log in from my current location, what's the possibility that they're going to see activity blip on and they're like, okay, we're going to do some IP tracking. Like, I'd rather not. You didn't use the phone to call Lila. Couldn't talk to Lila and lied to her mother. Couldn't talk to Lila and told the truth to her mother. Didn't know those were options. You didn't gain Chris's trust. You told Daniel stop lying to Chris about his power. And look how that ended up. You listened to Cassidy's song until the end. You drew a spaceship for Chris. You bought a Christmas present for Daniel. You found several Christmas presents for Daniel. Oh boy. You didn't get involved in Charles's problems. Oh, you can have an honest conversation, huh? You let Daniel use his power to help Steven and he wasn't hurt. Good, good. The cop chased you and Chris was hit by a car. The cop chased you and Chris wasn't hit by a car. I'm guessing that's if, like, maybe you chewed Daniel out beforehand and said, like, it wasn't safe for you to do that. The cop didn't chase you and Chris helped you escape. What? What is with all these options? I had no idea. Daniel continued to swear. Daniel lost the dice game. Daniel won the dice game without cheating. Daniel won the dice game while cheating. Daniel didn't kill the cougar. Daniel was not able to bury Mushroom. Yeah. Daniel agreed to pray. Daniel didn't want to tidy the room. Daniel was told to tell the truth, but he continued lying to Chris. So there were definitely options there. Overall, so I didn't actually think there was an option there. I thought maybe he would have continued lying anyways, and So I'm learning a whole bunch of new things. So that's very interesting. Overall, Daniel was repressed from using his power. Daniel didn't use his power to save Chris from the car. Daniel didn't have to save Chris. Daniel used his power to save Chris from the car. So, oof. Daniel blamed himself for Chris's accident. Daniel blamed you for Chris's accident. Daniel didn't have to blame anyone since Chris was fine. Oh, jeez. Daniel was too upset to enjoy his presence. Aww. What if I check friend stats? Can I do that? No choices to compare with, of course. Alright, continue. Well, that sucks. I feel like I made a lot of wrong decisions. But there's like no clear answer. Experienced and honest looking for work.
So, this is it?
Yeah.
It looks like a nettle field. And it stinks.
Yeah. And your stinky feet will cover the smell.
Shut up. They don't.
Is this a weed? Is this weed? Is this a weed? I was gonna say, is this a weed farm?
I'll show you around.
But I stumbled. So we are meeting Cassidy and Finn in the next. I already have all the episodes, so. Anyways, that was it, I guess. God, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I summed up all my thoughts. So, no matter who you are, wherever you are, I hope you're having a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful whatever it is, and I will hopefully see you in the next videos.